Hello everyone, my name is LaPrecious and welcome to my channel. Let's talk with LaPrecious. So today I'm going to be doing a DIY, a do-it-yourself or a how-to video on how to do a road opener bath ritual. To those of you who know that I do have spiritual videos on my channel, I'm into tarot card reading, I'm into Wicca, Santeria, Haitian Voodoo, and Louisiana Voodoo. So I will be doing spiritual videos. Hey, beautiful magic. So I will be doing spiritual videos from time to time that pertain to those topics. So what you're going to need for your bath is a road opener candle, such as this. You're going to need some rue water, Florida water, road opener sachet powder, road opener soap, and road opener oil. So, most people who need to do or want to do a road opener ritual are people that may be experiencing a spiritual blockage with jobs, a spiritual blockage in relationships, a spiritual blockage in finances, or a spiritual block in whatever it is you're having blockage with. So, a road opener candle would be a way for you to unlock those blockages so that you will be able to have access to money, access to love, access to work, and access to finances or anything else you feel that you're being blocked from. But instead of you only using a road opener candle, you could also use a blockbuster candle, such as this one, to help bust those blocks that's blocking those avenues or those roads that you may be trying to get through. And I will say that this candle does work as well as the other candle known as the road opener candle. So here's how you're going to do your bath. So what you do is you'll just run water like always. Then when you're running the water, you're going to pour in your spiritual water. And one of the spiritual waters that we're going to use is Florida water. Florida water is spiritual holy water. This type of water is generally used to cleanse your environment, to cleanse the air, to cleanse the space, and it's really anointing water as well. It has a really sweet alcohol fruity smell to it. It doesn't stink and it's not really strong. And it actually has a sweet smell to it. And as soon as you put it in your hands or put it on a candle or even pour it in your bath, you feel it purifying you and cleansing you. So if you ever do spiritual work and you want to cleanse your candle or cleanse your body or cleanse your desk, a little dab of Florida water can go a long way. The next water we're going to use is called rue water. Rue water smells like mint. And it tastes more, not taste, but it smells like a spearmint. And you could probably tell due to the green color in the bottle as well. So, rue water is generally used to protect oneself from negative spirits and negative energy. So, if you want to open up those roads or open up those avenues in your life in your spiritual bath, you not only want your roads to be anointed with the Florida water, but you want them to be protected from evil enemies as well. So that's why you need to use the rue water. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you guys is the open road or the road opener oil. The road opener oil is real sweet. It smells like oranges. And as soon as you open it up and pour a few drops in your bathtub, you'll smell the oranges. It has a good scent to it. The oil is really not runny. It's just like oil. Because I know they say a lot of times with spiritual oils, all it is just fragrance and like mineral oil. But I think that they use fragrance and oil in this as well. But I feel like they use the real thing because there's a lot of places you can buy these oils and candles and waters, like Amazon, Botanicas, or other spiritual stores. Based on my experience from going to a Botanica in Charlotte, they're the way to go because you can save a lot of money on candles, oil, powder, soap, whatever it is, you can save money. because it's a whole lot cheaper than buying it on Amazon. So yeah, you're gonna pour this in your water as well. When it comes to the oils add a good scent to the tub, but oils is also one of those things that anoints your tub and your candle as well. The next thing, I'm not going to show you guys the sachet powder just yet because you don't need to pour it in your bathtub. Some people may put the sachet powder in the tub. Some people don't. I don't because I don't know all that they put in the sachet powder, so I just put it in my candle. Because especially when you're a female and you put powders or certain substances in your tubs, you know they can give you yeast infections and all types of crazy stuff. So I don't put it in my bath. Now the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is the road opener soap. Now, the directions for your road opener soap is that once you pour all the ingredients into your bathtub, well, before you actually take your bath, it's best that you take a shower and scrub off all of the dirt on your body so that you don't taint or mess up the ritual that you're going to do with the bath. So, once you cleanse yourself, you're going to cleanse off all that dirt and negative energy. Then, once you do that, you're going to run your bath water and put all the ingredients in that I mentioned, and you're going to take this soap and suds it up all over your body, and you're going to leave the suds on for about 5 minutes. And then once 5 minutes is up, you're going to cleanse all the suds off. Then you're going to get out the tub, and this actually works because whenever I do this ritual and I sit in the tub, my mind opens up about everything that I want to do, like about my businesses, relationships, friendships, and things like that. So if you're ever experiencing like writer's block or creator's block or whatever kind of blockage you're having mentally or spiritually, this bath would be the way to go because I can say it does work. So the next thing I'm going to explain is your road opener candle. Now the road opener candles can come in many different colors. This one came in yellow and green. I've seen some that are like green, orange, and red. And I've seen some that are like the chakra multicolors. But yeah, so this is what your road opener candle will look like. I put petitions on the front of mine so that when you're praying and lighting the candle, the spirit can see your petitions on the front of the candle. I used to put them on the bottom, but I've watched a couple of spiritual videos and they said it's best to put your petitions on the candle so that the spirit can see it. So that's why I've taped them to the candle. And another thing I want to say is that whenever you're burning your candles, pay attention to the way that it burns because this is true because I have burned Blockbuster and rolled open the candles and I've gotten jobs and job interviews, so the candles work. But whenever you're burning your candle, make sure you look to see how it burns. Now, this one still has wax on the top of it. I personally think that they put a special type of wax in these candles based on who the manufacturer is. So sometimes it's a sign that the candle just has a certain type of wax that takes a little bit more effort to burn. But sometimes if the wax doesn't burn all the way down, that means there's some unfinished business with your petition that you're using. And what it means by unfinished business, you may have a quarrel that you've been experiencing with whatever you're asking for. You're not really clear about what it is that you want. And, you just need to get your head straight about a few things. But whenever you have a clean burn, like the way this is, where you can see it, where you can actually see through and through the top of the candle, that's when you know the spirit listening to your candles. And when I say spirit, it can be any spirit. It could be God, it could be the universe, it could be the Orishas, it could be the Loas, or it could be the Louisiana voodoo spirits. And whenever you have a clean burn with these candles, that means that your petitions are going to be answered, or you're going to get what you're asking for. So before I burn my candles, I put a little bit of oil in it. I just put like 1 or 2 drops. I never put a whole lot in my candles. I've heard horror stories of people putting they call it dressing or prepping your candle. And I've heard people putting so much stuff on the top of the candle, they burn the wick off and they can't burn the candle anymore, or it just takes a really long time to burn because there's so much stuff at the top of the candle to burn. But before I do light my candle, I will burn my Palo Santos and I will cleanse the candle. And then I'll take my Florida water and put it on a Q-tip or a puffball and I'll rub it down so that the negative energy from the store and the manufacturer will come off of it. And I just rub it on the top, rub it on the sides and the bottom. And once you do this, you will feel like the candle has been cleansed. I'll put a few drops of the oil on the top. I don't put Florida water in my candles. And the reason why I don't is because due to the type of wax that they use with these candles, I don't know how it does with a whole bunch of liquid. Plus, Florida water is flammable. Like I've used Florida water in one or two of my candles. One time I used too much, and it was like a blue, like barbecue flame at the top of it, and I got scared because I don't want my candle to explode. But I just only use the only time I use Florida water in a candle, I'll put it on a Q-tip and put it inside the holes for the candle and just burn it like that and it'll be fine. But I never pour like Florida water inside of the candles because it's flammable and I don't want anything to catch on fire and I don't want it to explode. So I'll use the road opener oil at the top of the candle. Then I'll put the sachet powder. The sachet powder, in my opinion, I feel like it's a mix of baby powders and other things because I sprinkle because I have a call client sachet powder, and I was burning my candle one day, and I'm like, this smells like baby powder. So yeah, I think they use baby powders and other substances in this. So yeah, but due to baby powders and whatever they put in this possibly being flammable, I just sprinkle a few drops at the top of the candle, not on the wick. I never sprinkle anything on the wick because I don't want it to catch on fire. I mean, it's supposed to, but I don't want it to catch on fire in a really bad way. So I sprinkle a little bit of this on top. And then once I do that, I'll just go ahead and light it. Then once I light it, I'll say my prayers that are on the outside of the candle. And then once I do that, I'll pray and say amen. And then I'll just let the candle burn for like a few hours or a whole day. Some candles, they say you can burn these down if you burn them at least an hour a day. But I've noticed that with really good candles like this, if you burn them for at least 4 hours a day, you'll be done with about half the candle. So these are good candles to burn. And when it comes to the results, now I will give you guys input about the results on the road opener ritual, including the candle, that your results can work fast. But one thing I will say is that your results can either work by you not doing anything, or say you want a job or an interview or whatever it is that you want, you may have to put in a little bit of effort. So if you had applied for a job and you're burning the candle and doing the bath ritual, try giving an update call to that job. That could help kick your faith up and your work up just a little bit. Also, networking and speaking to people in that field and just really doing your research. Because I know everybody doesn't believe in the Bible, but I do to an extent. Faith without works is dead. So sometimes if you're not backing up your faith by proving to the spirit that you're capable of having this job or capable of having what it is that you want, then 9 times out of 10 you might not get it. So I hope you all like this video. Don't forget to like, leave a comment in the comment section, and have a good day.